Hey YouTube, it's been a minute. I've got a new job, so I've been busy. I had a couple of procedures, which have went well, and I'm feeling really good. One thing I wanted to talk about, though, in this little video, and it's not going to be long, but it's going to be, I don't know what it's going to be. Some people may agree. Nobody may say this, and I don't care, but I'm putting it out in the etherverse. I am 51 years old. I started YouTube in 2014. I've got over 100 videos. I have a few followers, but I love my followers. The people who have subscribed to my channel, I love you very much. I try to, I don't know. I tried to comment on all the comments that come up whenever I started this. Tried to be interactive, tried to make stuff interesting. For 2014, it wasn't very high tech by any means. And then for a long time I did it. Then I stopped because I got frustrated because I wasn't, I was putting all the effort in and not feeling like I was reciprocated. So I went on with my life and continued, and things happened, and life happens, and stuff sucks, and you go on. But I've noticed something. I think it was last year, YouTube started to kind of push smaller channels because of the fact that, they have their old tried and trues, Rhett and Link. They have, there's one of them, Penguin Charlie, I love them. I just bought some soap. Just stuff like that. They've got their tried and trues, but they're trying to promote smaller channels with smaller following. And I understand that. And one of them was Sylvie the Queen. I started following her because they promoted her videos. And I love her videos. And she's up to 200 and something thousand subscribers now from a lot less than that. But what I'm saying is I've noticed as I've been scrolling through YouTube, here as of recent, that a lot of the stuff that they are not pushing, but suggesting, which I wish the best to all those. That's awesome that they got kind of pushed through and people are seeing their stuff and able to say, hey, I want to watch them, is the fact that I'm not seeing any people my age on there. And granted, I've not made videos. And I understand that. I've not made any videos. I think I made two. Made one of my dog, and then one saying that I was coming back, and that was kind of a lie because I graduated college, got a new job. Life happens. Prioritize. I'm going to try to make, vlogs and stuff, and I in my brain right now, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to schedule this to where I can work, because I can't quit work. There's no way. But I'm 51 years old. I have a 30-year-old child. I have a 25-year-old child. I'm married. And back then I had younger children. I was younger. Actually I was 41, 42. It was right before I got breast cancer. So yeah. And still was not promoted because that was just something they did not do. Unless you make a viral video that just kind of catapults you, or you have management or whatever that can, mass produce clips and share them. It was just the luck of the draw. Somebody saw your video and they thought, well, that's great. Yeah. Or, and then they share and they share and they share, or whatever. So my question to YouTube is, and to you guys, do you think YouTube's ageist? I think TikTok and X, not so much. YouTube, yes. I don't think they want to push a whole lot of 51, 60 something, 70-year-olds unless it's either one just really like just like, not necessarily something controversial, but let's say something controversial. Or like, say, an 80-year-old woman looks like she's 40, which half of those now are AI, so you can't trust them. You just can't trust those videos. So I feel like YouTube's a little bit ageist. I feel like they don't press or don't share older people's and YouTube channels. And that upsets me, honestly, as somebody who has been in arts since middle school, to make videos that they think are important, especially to, you know, and also family friendly. I don't cuss. I don't show skin. I try to make it as family friendly as possible for everybody who is watching, and that people can watch and not be afraid somebody's going to walk in the room and see or hear something that they don't want them to see or hear. Uh, so that's one. Two is, I feel like the reaction channels, uh, and I'm not saying they're all bad. Uh, I watch Turkey Tom. Uh, uh, I watch Internet Anarchist. They're they do their things well. It's not a personal vendetta. It's they're giving facts. They're giving facts. And a lot of the times these are people that have done really bad things on the internet that need to be exposed for what they are. But I find watching YouTube now, people are making reaction channels for content creators. And it's almost that they're taking a personal vendetta out on this person. Now, here's my thoughts on this, okay? So, Amberlynn Reid is one of them. She's probably made a lot of mistakes in her life. She absolutely has. But have we all? Absolutely. But these people will go after her like she has literally walked into their homes and killed their dog. And they will investigate, they will open up this bag of worms, and what does it do? It does absolutely nothing. It's not making their lives any better. It's not making Amberlynn change what she's doing. So why are you doing it? You're doing it for views. You've hit a niche. You're getting views. You're making money. For the most part, we are adults making content on this channel. To speak of somebody's weight, to speak of somebody's ethnicity, to speak of somebody's health issues, to speak of somebody's just anything, just for views and clout, and because you have found your niche, is not right. So I am honestly considering make a few videos. Well, maybe not a few videos. Put in comments below, and I'll go look at I'll go look at your channels. If you'll put your channel in your comments below, I will. I'm not a huge creator, don't have a lot of followers, but it'll be out in the ether. I will look at your channels, and I will not critique them, but I will give you positive feedback. Let's do that. Let's do positive feedback. This world is so negative. So negative. Everywhere you turn, watch television. I don't even watch the news anymore. I don't even watch it anymore. It scares the crap out of me. I don't watch it anymore. Everything's negative. Everything's going downhill. World War III, blah, blah, blah. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And I don't watch the reaction channels. I don't, they made me feel bad inside. Like, am I getting entertainment out? Why would people watch this? Why am I watching this? Is this me? Do I want to be entertained by somebody's, you know, do I want to be entertained by hearing somebody talk bad about another human being? No, I don't. No, I don't. And they'll still get 50,000 views or whatever on each video, and they'll still be going. There's a few of them, though, especially in Amber Lynn's case, that have gotten it a little bit too hard, and they're starting to kind of backtrack. But anyway, so, yeah, if you want me to, put it in the comments. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be positive Nancy. But anyway, so yeah, that's all I got to say. And comment below. If you want to subscribe. I've went this long with my subscribers that I have, and I'm very thankful for them. And if I don't get any more, I don't get any more. If I get less, I get less. I just want people to know that the older you get, YouTube, the older you get, sometimes the wiser you get. Not saying that the youth and 20-something, 30-something, 40-somethings are not wise. They are. They're a lot wiser than I was in the 80s. But what I'm saying is, so are the older generation. And we might have a little something to say that you may want to be sharing. So, anyway, love you guys.